Alright. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed. Last time we met in Assassin's Creed, we killed Robert de Saab, but apparently the assassins came for Desmond, but it didn't work out that well, I guess. Well, let's talk to Lucy. She seems depressed.
I'm sorry, Desmond.
You mentioned the desert. Do you think...
They sent a team there, but the place was deserted. I don't know where your parents are, and I can't promise they're still alive. But I think they got away.
Thanks. Thanks for checking.
It's not as bad as it seems.
What are you talking about? They just killed, literally killed, my only chance of getting out of here. And then I find out the assassins are all but destroyed, and Christ, I still don't know what these people are planning. But I do know they plan to kill me when they're done. I am screwed, okay? What do you want me to do?
Just try and have a little faith. Have faith. Rest up, Desmond. You're gonna need the energy.
Oh, so Lucy.
Aren't you tired?
Lucy's an assassin, huh? Oh, interesting. Very interesting indeed. Close the door. Thank you. Turn right back around. Let's do a little exploration before we go to bed. Check our emails and stuff like that. First up, let me see if I can go into the conference room. If not, then we'll have to dedicate that another... Yes, we can. See if we can get on the computer that's in here then. Yes, because there is actually another computer in this room right over here. And it's... well, it's fairly interesting what can be found on here. Project Lead number 9. They only have one email. Huh. Interesting. So it seems they've been doing this for a while. I mean, it's pretty obvious that they've been doing this for a while. But, you know, they got 17 subjects, Desmond being the 17th. So, pretty scary shit. Hmm. Seems Lucy's sending emails to somebody. we will be here soon. Yeah. Go to message. I could barely. I could sort of get it. I think that's what it said. We'll be there soon. I think, or be here soon. Could have been sending out. Yeah, that was how. So it was Lucy that sent the assassins, obviously, because you know Desmond didn't do it. Desmond has no contact with the outside world. I wonder what Vidic's password is. All right. I wonder what Vidic's password is, though. Knowing him, it's like password 1. All right, let's go to sleep for the night. Keep seeing those markings.
Even earlier than usual, Doc.
I'd like to get this over with as quickly as possible.
Oh, so do I.
If you say so.
Don't be so glum, Mr. Miles. Today is a historic day. One that will be remembered for years to come. Remembered by some of us, anyway.
That's not a good sign. Basically, we're fucked. Well, this is it, though. We're finishing the last memory. Everyone ready? Let's do this.
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
Where is everyone?
Gone to see the Master.
Was it the Templars? Did they attack again?
They walk the path
What path? What are you talking about?
towards the light.
Speak sense.
There is only what the Master shows us. This is the truth.
You've lost your mind.
You too will walk the path, or you will perish. So the Master commands.
It was Al-Mualim, wasn't it? What's he done to you?
Praise be to the Master, for he has led us to the light.
That's not good.
The world will be cleansed. We will begin anew.
Oh, up there. I always forget Masyaf's layout.
Only speak, Master, and show us the path.
None of this is good, is it? This can't be good. Pretty sure this is a tenet of the creed. Got him.
All the light! Kill the traitor! For the master!
He does not walk the path. Destroy him.
Huh? Do they all just have cardiac arrest or something? What was that? Huh.
You picked a fine time to arrive.
So it seems.
Guard yourself well, friend. Al-Mualim has betrayed us.
Yes. Betrayed his Templar allies as well.
How do you know?
After we spoke, I returned to the ruins beneath Solomon's temple. Robert had kept a journal, filled its pages with revelations. What I read there broke my heart. But it also opened my eyes. You were right, Altair. All along, our master has used us. We were not meant to save the Holy Land, but deliver it to him. He must be stopped.
Be careful, Malik. What he's done to the others, he'll do to us given the chance. You must stay far from him.
What would you propose? My blade arm is still strong and my men remain my own. It would be a mistake not to use us.
Distract these thralls then. Assault the fortress from behind. If you can draw their attention away from me, I might reach Al-Mualim.
I will do as you asked, Dai.
The men we face, their minds are not their own. If you can avoid killing them.
Yes. Though he has betrayed the tenets of the Creed, it does not mean we must as well. I'll do what I can.
Alright.
All I ask. Safety and peace, my friend.
Your presence here will deliver us both.
That's opposite of what he said last time. Let's go. So, yeah, we gotta kill Al-Mualim. Because, well, he betrayed us. This entire time he's been... So essentially what happened is Al-Mualim...
There are so many innocents. I must be careful not to harm them.
Is that he was using the Templars as a means to gain the artifact that we got for him. Yeah, remember that artifact we were supposed to get for him? Well, he wanted it.
No! What's happening?
So, the student returns.
I've never been one to run.
Never been one to listen either.
I still live because of it.
What will I do with you?
Let me go.
Worth a shot.
I hear the hatred in your voice. Feel its heat. Let you go? Well, that would be unwise.
Why are you doing this?
I found proof
Proof of what?
that nothing is true and everything is permitted. Come, destroy the betrayer. Send him from this world.
Oh. So we're killing our targets again. Oh, we're killing assassins.
Face me, or are you afraid?
I have stood before 1,000 men, all of them superior to you, and all of
Really?
them dead by my hand. I am not afraid.
Ow. My controller disconnected, sorry.
What could I possibly fear? Look at the power I command.
Oh, that's freaky. All right. So yeah, we're fighting Al Malim now. Really just use what you've learned and I was parrying.
Preparation is crucial to your success.
Where do I start? Okay, thank God. We start at the... Yeah, I'm parrying. I was blocking. This doesn't... The logic of this game is not making sense right now. I was parrying when he was attacking, and I still got hit. Look at that! I'm taking so much damage even though I'm parrying. Might as well just call a mulligan on this one. Just kill me. I was parrying. I was pressing the R1 button the entire time.
Hidden blade during fight will allow you
I swear on my life, I'm parrying. What is going on here? None of this is making any sense to me.
To gather information about you.
Like, why am I still taking damage when I'm parrying? You know, the game taught me that whenever I parry, I don't take damage, right? So why is the game being so touchy on this issue now? I'm honestly not understanding the game's logic right now, because now one minute it's saying that parrying is good, and now the next second it's saying parrying is bad. So what does it want? Look at that, he gets like a 4-hit combo on me. I think this is another reason I don't play this stupid game. I think this is the main reason no one likes this game. Yay, I killed one. That's 2. Oh, to actually kill the right one?
Have you any final words?
You lied to me. Called Robert's goal foul when all along it was yours as well.
I've never been much good at sharing.
You won't succeed. Others will find the strength to stand against you.
And this is why, so long as men maintain free will, there can be no peace.
I killed the last man who spoke as such.
Bold words, boy. But just words.
Then let me go. I'll put words into action. Tell me, Master, why did you not make me like the other assassins? Why allow me to retain my mind?
Who you are and what you do are twined too tight together. To rob you of one would have deprived me of the other. And those Templars had to die. But the truth is, I did try. In my study, when I showed you the treasure. But you are not like the others. You saw through the illusion.
Illusion?
That's all it's ever done. This Templar treasure, this piece of Eden, this word of God. Do you understand now? Red Sea was never parted. Water never turned to wine. It was not the machinations of Iris that spawned the Trojan War, but this. Illusions. All of them.
So the game is saying that atheism is realism?
Is it any less real than the phantoms the Saracens and Crusaders follow now? Those craven gods who retreat from this world that men might slaughter one another in their names? They live amongst an illusion already. I'm simply giving them another. One that demands less blood.
At least they choose these phantoms.
Or do they? Aside from the occasional convert or heretic?
It isn't right.
Ah, and now logic has left you. In its
Oh, son of a... Not again!
I am disappointed.
Sorry if you keep hearing that. My controller keeps disconnecting for some reason. The wire is stable, so I don't know what's going on here.
Cannot compel you.
And you refuse to give up this evil scheme.
It seems then we are at an impasse.
No, we are at an end.
I will miss you, Altair. You were my very best student.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do this.
Blind is all you've ever been. All you'll ever be.
Where is he? What is this? What do I do here? Don't remember this. Oh, he's down there. Yeah, he teleports, yeah.
My blade sees for me, Amuel. It cuts through the darkness.
Every time I knock him down, he gets back up. There he is. Up there he is, up there. I see him. Got him. Whew. That was hard, but I got through it faster than the Maria and
The student does not
Robert fights. I don't know what you're saying.
You have won then. Go and claim your prize.
You held fire in your hand, old man. It should have been destroyed.
Destroy the only thing capable of ending the Crusades and creating true peace? Never.
Then I will.
We'll see about that.
I applied my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceived that this also was a chasing after wind. For in
Huh?
much wisdom is much grief.
What the? What is that? A map of the world?
Destroy it as you said you would.
I can't.
Yes, you can, Altair. But you won't.
You know, what's funny is Altair should be questioning the hell out of this. Like, he's like wondering, like, he's like asking, what the hell is this? Like,
Got it.
because you know, most of these lands have not been discovered yet. So that's not good, is it?
What the hell was that?
Well? We've got the map.
How many?
At least half a dozen.
We don't need them all.
We should assume some amount of decay. I can't imagine they'll all still be functioning. At least 2 appear to reside on land masses that no longer exist.
We'll dispatch teams to each site and determine viability. We only need 1, after all.
What about the rest?
Collect them. Let's not leave anything to chance. Last
Huh?
thing we need is some damn survivor making trouble for us in the new world.
And the assassin?
We have what we need. Kill him.
Wait. You know how these things work. I doubt we'll be able to walk right in.
What's your point?
We might need him. His memories. I'd recommend we hold him until we have confirmation that there aren't any surprises waiting for us at the sites.
This is a waste of time.
You said it yourself. We shouldn't leave anything to chance.
Very well. Ensure we have no further need of him, then kill him.
Fine. Stop undermining my authority.
I just saved your ass.
Let's go. We've got a lot of work to do. Don't get too comfortable, Mr. Miles. We'll be back for you soon enough.
What the hell is that?
Why can we access Eagle Vision? And what's with all the drawings on the floor? What was that about? Why can't we access Eagle Vision all of a sudden? Huh. Odd. Is there anything in here? Who knows? Let's check the email and see if there's anything left in terms of lore. Then we'll go to Desmond's room and rest up for the night. Because once you go to Desmond's room, that's the end of the game. So, oh, no. I guess nothing changed. Actually, I feel like something loose on Lucy's end changed. Let's just check all the computers while we're here. Because this is technically Desmond's last night of snooping. Why can't I interact with her computer? Huh, guess the game won't let me. Interesting. Well, let's just go to bed, I guess.
Oh my god. Looks like... Is that blood? The hell were they keeping here before me? And what happened to him? What does it mean, I wonder?
Huh. Interesting. Well, that's it. That's the end of Assassin's Creed 1. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. This Let's Play was more exhausting than it should have been, to be honest. I guess, final thoughts. To be honest, I don't come back to this game that often. This is, as you clearly saw, you know, this game is not what you're used to with Assassin's Creed, you know. Going back after playing the better Assassin's Creed games like 2, Brotherhood, Revelations 3, all of them, even Unity and Syndicate, Origins and Odyssey, you know, all of those. There's a significant struggle, and I think this Let's Play brought out the worst in me in terms of rage. I mean, there's probably going to be another one that does it, but, you know, this was, you know, most of my playthrough was me screaming at, you know, people pushing me and ruining my stealth, or Altair getting stuck on walls that he shouldn't have been getting stuck on, or, you know, just me getting spotted for stupid reasons. You know, the story is very predictable. I kind of could tell the twists that were coming from the very beginning. And again, that could also be because I played the previous Assassin's Creed game, the future Assassin's Creed games before playing this one, so maybe that is my own damn fault. But to be honest, you know, everything about this game, this is the game that I feel that deserves a remake more than any other Assassin's Creed game that's out there at the moment. You know, this is the one that, you know, this set a foundation. It's a good game. But I could recommend I could recommend just starting with 2. You know, you're not missing much by starting with 2. You know, if you start with Assassin's Creed 2, you won't miss anything, because this game does a really good job of, you know, because Assassin's Creed 2 especially kind of does a really good job of recapping what happened in Assassin's Creed 1, which wasn't much, mind you. So I would recommend starting with 2, but again, it is completely up to you on where you start with the series. You know, if you want to start where it all began, then I heavily recommend starting with this game. You know, if you want to start with where the story began, but if you want to just start with something good, start with Assassin's Creed 2, and I feel that you'll be happier that way. With that said, I would, if there were to be a remake of this game, you know, from the ground up, where, you know, the free running system is much better, the story is delivered much better, because to be honest, the story delivery is terrible. First off, there's no subtitles in a period of time where subtitles were pretty much mandatory for story-driven games. You know, animation cutscenes were very limited unless you pressed the X button at the proper times. Even then, there were times where, you know, it's very interactive as a result, but at the same time, I would have just liked a cutscene. You know, I would have liked a cutscene, to be honest. Voice acting, most of it's okay. You know, Nolan North does a really good job as Desmond. That's about it. That's the only memorable voice out of the entire cast, to be honest. Altair's voice actor is very forgettable, mainly because he doesn't have some sort of accent like the later one does. And most of the other characters in the game do have an accent. But again, you don't really remember them that well. And, you know, that's another thing. I don't remember any of the characters that well except for, like, 3 of them. You know, Altair and, like, 2 others. You know, the assassins are very unmemorable, except for, like, Malik and Altair and Al-Mulim, but that's because those 3 are the most significant. You know, I barely remember the bureau leaders' names. So yeah. And, you know, oh, by the way, this is me walking, by the way. Yeah, so once the game finishes the credits sequence, you're free to do whatever you want. You could go back to the Animus and, you know, have some fun there. But now we can actually access Lucy's email again. So, that's nice. I guess, let me check and make sure there was nothing we missed, maybe. But to be honest, that characters are very unmemorable. I mean, for half of this game, I didn't even remember any of the Templars' names except for like 2 of them. And even then, that was after they told me them. Like, I knew Robert, and that was it. That was the only one that was very memorable. All of the others were very like, I know that, people are going to probably asking, like, well, maybe all of the things that happen to you, all the desynchronizations, those were your fault. To be honest, maybe they were. Maybe it's because I just don't know this game that well. I mean, I tried my best. I mean, but there were some things that just straight up didn't make sense to me. Like during the Al Molim boss fight, I was parrying. I was clearly parrying, but nothing was happening, and like I was still taking significant damage. That's not really a good thing to be teaching. You teach me to parry the entire game with no consequences, give me a chance to learn the timing of my enemies' attacks. But then when it comes to the final boss battle, all of a sudden parrying doesn't help as much. That's just a weird bit of a thing to do for a video game, don't you think? With that said, though, it's not. That's another thing this game has, is a bit of a difficulty spike. After the Memory Block 3, I felt like the game got a little harder than it should have. I mean, you saw back in like previous fights, I was running around like an idiot trying to restore my health back to normal instead of, actually fighting, because that was the only thing we knew. That was the best way, that was the best course of action for me. With that said, though, I mean, this game, if it were to get a remake for the PS5 or PS5, Xbox Series X, or whatever it's called at this point, and the PC, I would buy it. I would wholeheartedly buy it. And I feel that this game does deserve a remake. This is, people say that Assassin's Creed 2 deserves a remake and stuff like that. Assassin's Creed 2 is fine as is. I had a few issues with Assassin's Creed 2, but this game in particular really needs a remake. It needs something to. It needs to be made from the ground up all over again. Not that the base game is terrible. Like, let's keep that in mind. But it's very, it's very. It's as I mentioned before, this is the game that nobody really talks about. This is one of the mainline games that nobody talks about. Hell, Assassin's Creed Liberation gets more talked about than this game. And that's kind of sad, considering that this is the first game in the series. And, people still talk about games like Sonic 1, Mario 1, the first Mario game, first Legend of Zelda, all those. And, I feel that the first game should always be praised for its for it being a foundation for a series that is great to this day. Now, Assassin's Creed, on the other hand, has been having a bit of a rocky career lately with the likes of Assassin's Creed Unity, and people are just sort of getting sick of the series. And to be honest, I'm kind of getting myself included. I'm kind of getting sick of new Assassin's Creed games coming out every month. But other than that, I think that this game is fine as is. I, however, do not recommend paying any sort of price higher than $9 for it. If you can find it on sale on Steam, because the Assassin's Creed series goes on sale a lot on Steam, I'd recommend getting it on sale. Don't really bother trying to get a mint condition copy or anything like that. Just buy the game and play through it. I wouldn't recommend going 100% unless you're playing the Xbox version and you're desperate for achievement points. But really, that's all it is. That's it, though. That's really it for the Let's Play. I mean, been a while since we've done a Monday Okay, well, technically Persona 5 was supposed to be the Monday through Friday Let's Play, but then I changed it to the Epic Summer Let's Play. But it's been a while since we actually completed a Let's Play, because the last completed Let's Play was Arkham Asylum with Persona 5 still ongoing. So I'm not really going to say what my next game's going to be. I guess I should, like, maybe drop a hint? I guess... Nah, I won't drop a hint. Forget it. I guess I'll say that it will be quite the speedy adventure. If that helps. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can guess what it is. With that said, I think the next time, though, I will approach the Assassin's Creed series will be with Assassin's Creed 2, and I'll probably do the PS4 remaster via the Ezio collection, because I have all the DLC for that, because the remaster comes with all the DLC reinstalled. But that won't be for a while, maybe towards the beginning of next year, or maybe even towards the end of this year. I don't know. I don't know. You know, I can't wait to get to Assassin's Creed 2, because that's when the games start to get good for me. So, yeah. So the next time we meet in general, it'll be a speedy adventure, as I mentioned, but, if you're only sticking around for the Assassin's Creed content, I hope you guys look forward to Assassin's Creed 2. If you haven't already, check out the Epic Summer Let's Play, which is Persona 5 for the PlayStation 4. I believe at the time of this recording, we are towards I think we're actually towards part 80-something, I want to say. I haven't really gotten to recording those parts yet, but who knows. So, yeah. And this part's going on really long, but, this is the finale, so I'm not really hell-bent on it. So see you guys next time for for whatever I do next. Click the cards to view something else. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, stuff like that. And take care.